we have liftoff. It is time. Are you ready for a good time? I don't know. I don't know if you're ready. What's up? What's up? Welcome everybody. If you can hear me, say what's up. If you can see me, let me see you in the chat. Get over here. Get to the right place here. You guys, hope you're having a good day.
Ah, at last. A host
At last.
with class.
Dudley knows. What's up? What's up, guys? Dudley knows. Oh my goodness. They're showing the carnage that happened at the Money in the Bank tower match on the roof ceiling match. I don't know what you want to call it. It was pretty good though. I liked it. What did you guys think of Money in the Bank? I know there's a few people in here right now who weren't here for it. So I want to know, what did you think? I think they did a pretty good job. I think it could have been much worse. I don't think it was bad by any means. I thought it was definitely its own thing. And I wonder if that's going to be the norm from here on out. If every pay-per-view without a crowd is going to have at least one, kind of like cinematic, not overly produced, but a produced match with scenes and camera cuts and graphics and all that stuff. I wonder if that's what they're going to be doing from now on. What is up? Let's hope Otis cashes in tonight. Oh man, that'd be a really quick cash in. That'd be like the women's cash ins. Asuka is already the second longest reigning Mrs. Money in the Bank. Think about that. Asuka has already held the case for the second longest that any woman has held the case. Because everybody else who got it just like cashed it in immediately. Or she might be third longest. No, she's second longest. For a show with no fans, they did a good job. Yeah, there are some shows where there aren't any fans where I'm just kind of forgetting about fans, but there are some shows where it's painfully obvious. All right.
In our rear view mirror, we welcome you to Friday Night Smackdown on Fox.
Oh, yeah,
by Progressive, your first round choice in auto.
Your first round choice in auto insurance. Yo, Travis, thank you for the Braun Hostman. I told you I'd find you.
NXT Women's Champion has come here from Raw to Friday Night Smackdown.
I gotta turn it down when they play that song. That's one of the most copywritten songs, man. They get you every time. Oh, they're starting off with Miz TV. You know what would be cool is if Miz TV had like a theme song. If it wasn't just the Miz
WWE talk show in
theme,
history. Welcome to Miz TV. Thanks, John. Miz TV.
Oh, this is just like I'm ready. I'm coming.
Usually Miz introduces you when you're a guest on Miz TV. Well, wouldn't you be excited? Otis?
Yeah. Otis, man. Where the heck is Tucker at, man? The longer that I don't see Tucker, the more I'm thinking that this is part of the storyline, and that when Tucker comes back, he's not going to be as happy with Otis as he was before. Otis with the cartwheel. Nice cartwheel, Otis. All right, so let's get the Miz out here. Let's get John Morrison. Morrison's with him. Yo, what if John Morrison challenges him to a match for his case? Otis, he seems like the kind of guy who would jump at the opportunity. He might just do it. What if Morrison beats him for the case, and then he's Mr. Money in the Bank? That would bring so much heat to Morrison. People would be so mad. Sounds great, Mandy. What is up? I see New Zealand. We were up. Mo is in the house. Yeah, like he brings out one of those Omaha steak boxes, and he's like, "Now, Otis, I'll trade you." And Otis is like, "Oh yeah."
Oh, God.
Let's go.
I think I'll stand.
The chair almost broke.
I got to congratulate you for winning the Money in the Bank contract. Congratulations. This must be the most important victory that you've ever had.
Oh, yes, Miz. In my career is the biggest win.
But in my life, the biggest win was winning over the heart of my beautiful peach, Mandy Rose.
Well, isn't that sweet?
Aw.
Yeah, man, I gotta ask, how did you pull that off? Does she feel bad for you? Are you that good in the sack? You must be packing some serious meat.
John.
In the briefcase.
Protein
What do you got
powder
in
in
the
case.
briefcase?
Yeah. It's got shakes and weights in
I
there.
got the contract!
And
Some Rolaids and some Gas X.
Oh.
And
I got a bratwurst in here too, just in case I get hungry later.
that's
Later.
knew it.
I still can't wrap my head around the fact
What
that
the heck?
you won, considering last week you couldn't even climb a ladder.
He's
Some
like
things in
hungry
life crack
leader.
up, but not me. That's why I won Mr. Money in the Bank.
Speaking of your life, let's delve into how you came to be this. Shall we?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh no.
There he is, Baby Otis, looking more like Baby Yoda.
And now
Looks
look
like
at
you
Ed,
ate Baby
Hall of
Yoda.
Famer.
How much did
Oh,
you weigh
my
when you were
goodness.
born?
You know, 12 pounds, 4 ounces. I was the biggest baby to ever come out of my mother.
My God, your poor, poor mother.
What the heck?
Yeah. Could you imagine Otis and Mandy
Yo,
Rose having a kid,
Rudnertaker's
what
in
that
the
would
house.
look like?
Game Maker. What is up, guys?
Are you pregnant?
John, he's a man.
It's 2020. Anything is possible. He looks like he's about to give birth to a roast turkey. Maybe he should do what Becky Lynch did and relinquish that briefcase.
It would be the responsible thing to do.
No.
No, no, no. I'm not letting go of this, baby. My mother wouldn't allow it. It's staying here because she was an Otis fan since day one.
Well, that makes one of us. Let's take a look. I mean, look at the happiness between you two.
Yeah, I grew up with a learning disability, so school didn't really make sense to me. But my mother, she helped me and maintained my grades so I can play sports and especially wrestling because that made sense to me.
Well, nothing about this next picture makes
Aw,
sense to me.
we're learning about Otis.
Oh, yeah! Look at the quads and the biceps, baby!
What is this?
Did
This
your
is so
learning
funny.
disability keep you from learning how to put clothes on?
Hey,
Oh, they're
Johnny,
they're
if
just
you
trying to
got
diss
it,
him.
You might as well flaunt it.
You know what? I can't do this anymore. I can't take you seriously. I mean, you're Mr. Money in the Bank. When I was Mr. Money in the Bank, I used it as a platform to launch me into superstardom. You're using it as a freaking lunchbox. I mean, I can't believe that this clumsy, sweaty, stuttering, muttering, bearded mama's boy buffoon is Mr. Money in the Bank, and he got the girl too.
I'm sensing a little bit of problem here.
You have a problem? Yes, you're the problem. You didn't
I'm
even
sensing
climb
a problem
the ladder.
here.
It just fumbled into your hands and fell right into your hands. I mean, look at you. Look at you. You're one step away from being Universal Champion. This is one step away of being the face of SmackDown. I can't even take it. You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Get Tucker out here.
Oh, yeah.
We're having a tag team match tonight.
Tucker can't make it tonight. He got a case of the dysentery in the Oregon Trail.
My God, you can't even make a tag team match right. You know what? Find a partner. Anyone. I don't even care. Anyone that is willing to tag with you.
Oh
what
my
are you doing?
goodness. Here comes the money. Dude, Game Maker.
A little bit earlier. Find anyone. And you know what? We'll teach you tonight
my
how to
goodness.
be a champion. You have to the end
Who
of the
could
show
his
to
tag
find
partner
someone.
be, guys?
Good luck.
Who could it be?
Well, the question is, who
Oh
will
my
Otis
goodness.
find for
His tag team partner's Goldberg? His tag team partner's Goldberg. No, it's not. No, it's not. Game Maker. Oh my goodness. Dude, you just made somebody do a backflip onto the dirt sheets. La 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 la. Oh my goodness, that would be epic. Game Maker. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wish that was true. Wish it was true. You do too. Actually, no, probably people probably don't wish that was true. I know I do. Elias is back. All right, let's get John Morrison out here. Oh my goodness. I don't think we're gonna be so lucky. I think it's gonna be Big Show or something. It's a good song for the shirt that I'm wearing. La 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 la. Oh, all right. It's over. The song's over, guys. I have to keep muting it because I'm live on YouTube, so I'll get a copyright issue if I let copywritten music play on the stream. Dude, Game Maker, thank you so much. The Intercontinental Tournament, Intercontinental Championship Tournament that they're holding because they stripped Sami Zayn of the title is they've shown it. They showed who the matchups are. So we are getting Elias versus Baron Corbin, Drew Gulak versus Daniel Bryan. We're getting Sheamus versus Jeff Hardy in the first round, and we're getting AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. It's a very short tournament. I'm not sure if they're doing the whole thing tonight. That would be cool if they do the whole thing tonight. But it's kind of like I was predicting. I was saying that they should have it so it's like Sheamus and Jeff Hardy fight in the first round, or he fights somebody else, and then Sheamus is just like wrecking his chances throughout the tournament. But this tournament looks really short, so I'm not sure if they'll be able to unfold much of a storyline there. Yeah, no way. WWE's doing a tournament? Yeah, they are. I like it, man. I love tournaments. So it looks like we're gonna get Elias versus Baron Corbin right now, and they're at commercial break, so can't see it. I'm happy Sami Zayn got stripped. He can't stand him. Well, that's good. He's doing a good job being a heel. Nah, I don't think Styles is on SmackDown. Just like how Charlotte's gonna be here tonight, and she's not on the SmackDown roster, and also Baron Corbin's going to be on Raw on Monday. They're just doing some crossover between the brands, but I bet you if AJ wins this tournament, he'll be on SmackDown. It's looking awesome to me. Very, very good bracket. I was wondering who they'd be able to fit into it. So most likely, Otis' partner is not going to be any of those people. Oh, what if his partner is Braun Strowman? That would be cool. Braun Strowman as his partner, and then he'll be like, "Don't you do anything funny. I see that Money in the Bank case. Smells like bratwurst. Don't do anything funny. I'm gonna be your partner tonight, but if I even catch you looking at my title, you won't like what happens next. You're gonna get these hands before you get this title off of me." You see the tournament brackets? Yes, dude. I just recapped the matchups for everybody. I think that's gonna be there's gonna be some stuff, man. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see how it starts. Let me run this real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Hang out with Dudley for a second. back. We're back in black. Yes, we're back in black.
Greatness, over a dozen WWE Hall of Famers have held the gold.
All right. Baron Corbin, Elias.
Rocket ship to the stratosphere.
Elias,
in
man,
WWE.
I think he should have thrown Corbin off the roof. Because Corbin threw him off that little stand thing, you know? It would have been kind of poetic, I guess. But he did pretty much cost him. But it turned out all right.
But I don't see King Corbin being distracted by anything, not even the WWE champion.
Corbin driving elbows into the chest of Elias in this WrestleMania rematch here tonight on Friday Night Smackdown on Fox.
Remember, you get the drinks, I got the food. Oh boy. Queen Cornbread. Queen Cornbread.
Later on tonight, a first-round matchup, Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak, which should be a technical masterpiece.
Marcos, what's up, man? Peace. Peace, and a smiley face.
Elias trying to fight desperately out of the submission hold applied by King Corbin.
I'm glad they put Elias in this tournament. I've been thinking about Elias as a possible Intercontinental title holder for a while. I think that belt would be right up his alley. They got to do a better job of kind of booking him and stuff, but I think the best time to put it on him would have been when they had crowds and stuff. It'd be kind of anticlimactic if he gets it while there's no crowds.
Look out, Corbin.
Uh-oh. Elias on the top?
He's got Corbin in his sights off the top rope and takes
wow.
out Corbin right in front of the announce table.
Well, you know Elias could jump off of pretty much anything now. This guy fell off the platform and still was walking. Mickey James. Well, how'd Mickey James come up?
To advance in the Intercontinental Championship Tournament.
Thank you guys very much for being here. Keep in mind, you could be the chat champ.
Oh my God.
$3 donation or 300 bits. That works too. Or if you just want to support, super chat or become a member like Josh. As you guys can see, Josh became a 12-month member just yesterday.
Wisely, Corbin.
Awesome stuff, Josh. Thank you very much. Oh, I gotta play his thing.
He's gonna have a little fun out here, Cole.
Let's play that right now.
Look at what I found, huh?
Let's play it.
Look at this. Hey, come on. How you like
Let's do it.
Huh? Oh my God! It's Sting!
Stinger's here! And RoboCop! Oh my goodness! Sting and RoboCop! The franchise! Sting and RoboCop are here! They want to face Josh Jackson! Sting and RoboCop. Oh my goodness, I love it. That's real too. That's real, I didn't make that.
Bodies all the time. King Corbin's not allowed to touch it? Seems a bit hypocritical.
Heck yes, Josh. Thank you very much, man.
Is taking over. Who will advance in the Intercontinental Championship Tournament?
Corbin's feeling the pain out here. Wow, I got 2 commercial breaks for this? We got one commercial break right after Elias was coming out, and then we got another commercial break during this match. Did they say they were going to do the whole tournament today, guys? Or is it just the start of the tournament? We're going to see more matches next week. RoboCop, yep. We saw that yesterday as well. Acid Crazy, we did the nitty-gritty yesterday. Incredible stuff. We got to see PlayStation 5 footage, actual Unreal Engine 5, the brand new Unreal Engine running on a PlayStation 5. Incredible. Off the charts graphics. Also, we got to see an 18-minute gameplay of Ghost of Tsushima. The game is looking better than I could have imagined. We also got to see Tony Hawk Remaster. We got to see the RoboCop thing. We got to actually see his gameplay too, like his fatalities and stuff. What else is on there? So many cool things. There's a new Paper Mario that's coming out. Man, it's hard to remember everything. There was like 15 really cool things that we saw on there. We saw a game that's made by one guy, and it looks fantastic. You missed it. Go on Twitter, IGN. Don't go on Twitter or IGN. Go on my YouTube channel. You guys, come on. Go to my YouTube channel. I've uploaded it today. I uploaded the whole reaction and everything to the PS5 footage, the Ghost of Tsushima, the Tony Hawk. Go there. Go to my channel. What is this they're advertising?
WWE blockbusters at 8 every night, only on Sony 10-1.
What is that? Interesting. 2K Sports isn't to blame for it. Yeah, it'll even out. No reason to really blame anybody. It seems like there was just something else for the Ukes team to be doing, and they didn't seem like they particularly wanted to dodge it. So I think they did a pretty okay job with the time they had. It's not easy making a game. It really isn't, especially when you don't even expect to be making a game. All right, back to it. Intercontinental title tournament is in full swing, guys. Elias versus Baron Corbin.
Sacred to Elias,
put the title.
King Corbin laid fingers on it, Elias came unglued.
And as we said
Sounded
earlier,
like
the winner of this
a
match,
horrendous
this is
punch.
either
Here, I'll put the
Shinsuke
title.
Nakamura
Even though
or
it's not for
AJ
the title yet, but
Styles.
I'll put
A lot
it.
of questions surrounding Styles and what this means for him going forward.
You lost your game data. Oh
Corbin
man.
now shoulder first into the corner. And Elias.
You blame the people Vince hires.
ropes,
Everybody wants to blame
continuing
Vince
to
for
put pressure
everything.
on the
Dude.
big
Vince has like nothing to do with the video game at all.
Oh, and Corbin now.
Vince has less to do with the video game than he has to do with NXT.
Elias got a little too ambitious and paid for it.
And now King Corbin, the opportunity.
Why do you think Vince McMahon has been wearing the same outfit for like four 2K games in a row? You think if he had his way, there'd be like 8 versions of Vince McMahon in the thing. Has Vince even been in one of the showcases recently? I don't even think he's been in a showcase. I don't think Vince has anything to do with the games at all, dude.
A personal rivalry between these two men. It's been going on for months and months. Covered now by Corbin to advance and a kick out.
It's bitter and it's personal, but it also will launch you into the next round of the Intercontinental Championship Tournament.
And inexcusable.
It doesn't get much more valuable than this.
You told me that, Mo.
Major launching pad
You
to
guys are
many
funny.
a career here in WWE, the prestigious Intercontinental Championship.
Waste money on that battleground.
Just think
Here
how
we go again.
unfair it is that King
Mo thinking he
Corbin
knows everything
even
about a
has
game that he's seen
to
20 seconds
become
of.
Intercontinental champion so that he may
I
springboard to
guarantee you, if
become
I showed
Universal
you
WWE
20
champion.
seconds of Animal
King
Crossing
Corbin
before you
should
bought
be
it, you'd be like, that game looks like trash. I ain't getting
Well,
that.
if it wasn't for Elias, who clocked him in the back with a guitar at Money in the Bank this past Sunday, and now it is all.
I ain't getting that game, man. It looks like kiddie stuff. Look at the little thing, man. They don't even talk.
Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Of course, the current king of the ring.
Oh, they showed that new
Crown that
2K
Corbin
golf
earned
game,
by
guys.
winning a very prestigious
That was
tournament.
cool. I
This
like
is
that 2K
Corbin's
golf game.
wheelhouse.
That got me hyped. I've been wanting to play a golf game for a little while. I miss
Section
golf
again,
games.
planting an elbow in the neck. One of
I
the
just don't
most,
own one right now.
aggressive and vicious superstars in WWE.
Your childhood
today,
game is
King
coming
Corbin.
back, Tony. Yeah, I'm glad that they announced that they're going to be keeping a lot of the soundtrack as
Stuns
well.
Elias, backs him to the
They got
corner.
some of the like best hits from the original soundtrack.
And Elias a block, and now Elias with the right.
Yep,
Unloading,
2K
now a
golf
chop,
game.
and Elias
What? Where?
trying to fight back
See,
into
Mo,
this
you
match,
you
trying to
you were
rally.
in and out of the nitty gritty yesterday, so you missed a lot of cool stuff. I stacked, man. It was a super stacked edition of the nitty gritty.
Tremendous.
But yeah, it looks awesome. Rory McIlroy, PGA Tour. I probably have played it. I played a lot of different golf games. I've loved golf games for so long. I used to play a game called Lynx. You guys remember that?
Getting frustrated.
Microsoft. Remember when Microsoft had like their sports games? And they used actual satellite imagery to make all the courses accurate in that game. Also, of course, Tiger Woods.
A respected monarch when you have a
Played
hot
that a lot.
temper. Corbin's totally in control.
It's fun stuff, man.
Corbin may be getting ahead of himself there, and another clothesline.
I don't know why you keep bringing Jim Cornette's opinion into this, Ringmaster. What's your opinion? Who cares what he says?
This is what's personal. This is vengeance right here.
Went for the clothesline again.
I want to know what you guys think.
Turned it into that spinning neck breaker. And Elias creates some space and now an opportunity. Can Elias somehow capitalize?
Dude, why is this such a competitive match here? Corbin has no chance against Drew McIntyre on Monday if he's having this much trouble with Elias. Drew McIntyre is on this completely separate planet sphere over Elias. I know Elias is mad, but dude, they should have been in and out of here quickly. If Drew McIntyre is gonna be taking on Baron Corbin, and I'm supposed to believe that Corbin has any sort of chance, Elias should be halfway through this mat already. Corbin should be in his car on the way home already.
Elias with a clothesline knocks down Corbin, and now Elias is starting to get fired up here and build some
Why do some wrestlers wear jeans? It's to fit his look. I don't even think they're really jeans. I think they're actually like tights that look like jeans. Like I think they're made of a completely different material. I don't even think they're denim. I think they're like a stretchy material. But hey, wearing jeans in the ring would hurt. Imagine the denim, like the rough denim and the rivets and stuff going across your face and raking somebody on your outfit. It could be used like a weapon. Yeah, this is a pretty good match, but that's the problem. It's like, dude, if Corbin can't beat Elias in like 15 minutes, then what chance does he have against like the most dominant force in wrestling right now? Monday is going to be a cakewalk for Drew McIntyre. You're hungry, Gritty? Uh-oh.
This time Elias was ready.
Hey, you could have got yourself, oh my goodness, spinebuster by Corbin.
Stacks him up, is it enough to put him away? And a kick out by Corbin at 2.
You've got to give credit.
You could have got yourself 2 $5 footlongs for the amount that you donated me, Game Maker.
An onslaught provided by King Corbin.
I very, very much appreciate Matt. Freaking Game Maker has just been hooking it up.
Corbin has not been able to put Elias away.
You have to change this tip goal thing to where it registers just the Twitch contributions.
Corbin now looking to take things a little higher.
Corbin's better than Omega.
Corbin will climb the ropes. Elias trying to
no, well, hey, maybe at like real sports stuff.
Now Elias may have Corbin.
From what I know, Corbin is very decorated in a lot of different stuff. Golden Gloves boxing champion. He played in the NFL. They told us something else last time too. Like he won something else.
Choke slam, massive choke slam. Falls into the cover, and
Elias kicks out. Wow, dude.
Elias staying in this matchup, Corey.
I have no earthly idea. It's guts, it's toughness, Elias.
But I don't want to cook. I can't drive anywhere. I'd say it's hands down that Corbin's probably better than Omega at like real sports stuff. But Omega, he can perform more wrestling moves. Corbin's definitely better on the mic.
Right to the base of the skull.
But I would not say a better wrestler overall, no. More where that came from, Gritty. My goodness, dude. I'm just glad you're here, man. I missed you. I missed a lot of you guys. It's been a resurgence of people showing up in the stream I haven't seen in a while. People that I was like, dang, dude, I hope everything's all right.
You should have seen Elias's face.
I mean, all that's just literal icing on the cake. What? Elias beats Corbin.
Here is your winner, Elias. What a shocking tournament.
Elias with a roll-up.
When he saw his guitar.
You see, this is the stuff that really gets on my nerves when we sit here for 15, 20 minutes watching people wrestle, and then the ending is a little cradle. Because it's like, what was the rest of that match about then? What happened, you know? It's like you watch a whole movie, and then the ending is like, and then it was all a dream. Bye. Bye. It's like, it was all a dream. What about... It's like if the Thanos snap just wakes up Tony Stark and he's like, Pepper, I had the weirdest dream. and then the credits rolled. If that was the end of Avengers Infinity War. That's the equivalent of a roll-up victory, in my opinion. No, roll-ups are fine. It's just after a 15-minute match, a roll-up is not fine. A roll-up is absolutely not fine because it's like you're building to something. Where is the climax? You know? No. I'm sorry, but that's whack. Whackety whack. Don't talk back. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. What's up? What's up? WWE is in the building, guys. We're backstage with Otis. Please, Otis, help SmackDown.
Me and you tonight. I need a tag team partner against Miz and Morrison tonight on SmackDown.
You want me to be your tag team partner tonight on SmackDown against Miz and Morrison? Is that what you want, Otis? Is that what you want?
Oh, yeah.
Yes! Yes!
No.
Not a chance.
Oh, why?
What's he going to do now? Otis' search for a partner to take on Miz and
That's
Morrison.
messed up, dude. Get Mandy. Make a mixed match challenge. Make it so. Oh, that'd actually be really smart. He could turn the beat around right now. Imagine if he got Mandy to be his tag team partner right now, then Miz would have to find somebody else. Like last second notice, he'd have to find a woman to be his partner. And they went to commercial. He turned the tables on Miz real quick because then Morrison would either have to come out with a wig on and like a dress. That might even make it even funnier. Morrison has to wrestle in a dress tonight because Mandy, and then Mandy still beats him because he can't do his moves because like his stockings are too tight or something. He's gonna team with Ziggler. Oh no. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. I must say that could be cool too. What a storyline that would be. He has to team with his worst enemy. Yo, and why isn't Dolph in the Intercontinental title tournament? You might be right now. You might be right. And then maybe Dolph will steal his Money in the Bank. Who's from Brazil? There are some people who come by here that are from Brazil. It definitely happens. He should get The Rock to be his partner. Now that would be an incredible surprise. I see it happen. It makes perfect sense. I think so too. You know who his partner is? Who is it? You can't say. You could say. Just tell me. Who's his partner? Dudley, you could tell me. I know I don't like spoilers. Actually, yeah, don't tell me. You knew I'd say that. Dudley, you don't act like you know me, man. Don't act like you know me. Dudley thinks he knows me. He thinks he knows everything about me. He thinks he knows when I'm paying attention, when I'm not paying attention. When he could just spear me out of nowhere without me knowing. Ugh! Dudley. Alright, maybe you do know me a little bit. Doesn't mean you know me like you don't know everything. You don't know everything about me. You don't know what I'm gonna say. Don't complete my Dudley. It's fun living with Dudley. It is. It's fun living with a bacon alien. If you guys can ever do it, you should try it. See how fun it is. I love it. I love it. Dudley would be in the briefcase when he cashes in. That would be awesome. Somebody goes to cash in and they hand the case over to the ref. The ref opens it up and Dudley pops out and pins the guy and wins the title because he had the contract technically. Oh man, I wish I could do stuff like that. I can do stuff like that, but I don't. It to me when I pre-make pay-per-views or pre-make events that happen, it feels like I'm making someone mad because they would have had a chance, you know? They would have had a chance to win and I'm taking that chance away, just making up what I think the outcome should be. Because our league doesn't work that way. We let it play out. And sometimes unexpected things happen.
You know,
Uh oh.
How's my Mr. Money in the Bank doing?
Uh oh.
Not good. Tucky isn't here, and I can't find anybody to tag team with me against Miz and Morrison.
Why don't you just ask Braun Strowman?
Oh.
I mean, he is the Universal Champion.
My beautiful Peach, you're a genius. I'll be right back.
Jericho attitude adjustment. Randy Orton with an RKO.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, has the dynamic ever changed?
Yo. Game Maker. Oh, the hacker's here. Dude. Game Maker is here too. 500. The truth will be heard.
Front.
The heck, man? The same old video again? Why did they do that?
Last Sunday.
Congrats to you too, Mr. Money in the Bank.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's up?
I don't know if you saw Miz TV tonight, but I'm looking for a tag team partner against Miz and Morrison, and I was wondering if that tag team partner could be you.
Are you propositioning me to be your tag partner, or are you looking for a reason to get me in the ring so you can cash in your Money in the Bank contract?
No. I just need a partner.
Look, Otis, I know how this game's played. I've been Mr. Money in the Bank before. I tell you what, I got respect for you. You got some gall to come up to me and asking me like this. So you know what? I'll think about it.
All right. Yes.
Yes. Dude, that's a win right there. If he gets him on his team, it's over. It's definitely gonna be tagging. Oh yeah. What is up with Otis, man? You guy's so awesome. What the heck? Game Maker, thank you for the bits, dude. You gave me bits at just the right time because I would rather any day rather see bits than see the same old video about the hacker. They really got to get on that, man. It's really starting to lose some of its hype and flair and flavor. I wonder if we're gonna get Firefly Funhouse tonight. Yep, they showed the hacker again, but it was the same video we just saw. It was the same video we just saw. You're Brazilian. That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm glad. I'm glad you take pride in that, man. Who's your favorite wrestler? Let's talk about some wrestling, man. We're all from somewhere. It's not the most important thing about us. What do you like, man? Who's your favorite wrestler of all time? What's your favorite match? Let's talk about some wrestling, man. Whenever people ask me too many times about where I live at, it starts making me feel like, hey, let's just hang out, man. Let's just hang out, all right? It's absolutely not the most important thing about being here. Broken Skull session with The Undertaker, man. Stone Cold does some great interviews, and I love how people give him that respect. You could tell, like, no matter who he's talking to, they're like, okay, yeah, this is the guy right here. This is one of the great. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, has the dynamic ever changed?
Dude, Game Maker is absolutely blowing it up. Game Maker is giving me a Scrooge McDuck level vault of bits to swim in. I'm gonna start swimming in bits, guys. I'm gonna start doing all kinds of stroke. Right stroke, left stroke. What are some other ones? I'm gonna learn them all. I'm gonna learn them all. Thanks to Game Maker, dude. Game Maker, thank you so much. Yes, Game Maker, lighten it up. And thank you to WeRupt for giving some hype, and Mo. Thank you, Mo and Game Maker, for both giving hype, giving some recognition. This is very commercial filled SmackDown thus far. Hopefully they're front loading these ads. That way later on in the show we get more uninterrupted action. So I really don't want them to interrupt the main event. And I definitely don't want them to interrupt if they're going to do another match in this Intercontinental title tournament, because the matches that are left over are Drew Gulak versus Daniel Bryan, Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus, and Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles. And I don't want any of those to be interrupted. I want to see what happens. So if they're going to do a bunch of ads right now, I'm fine, but just I hope it's for a good reason. You think that they're gonna tease? They're probably gonna tease Otis cashing in, but he's probably not gonna do it. I'm glad that what I was saying is kind of coming to pass. What I was saying, that Braun Strowman could be his partner. I think somebody else said that too. More commercial, less SmackDown. Yes, that's what they're looking like right now. George is in the building. What's up, George? Oh, Naomi's back. I'm starting to wonder about her. All right, we got a Naomi sighting. Ta-da! Didn't miss anything good on the show. The bracket for the Intercontinental title tournament actually has AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I think that's probably the biggest thing that's been seen so far. Otis needs a tag team partner, and he just asked Braun Strowman if he would do it, and Braun said he'd think about it. And Otis needs a partner to fight against Miz and Morrison tonight. What else? We got the same hacker advertisement that we got last week, or that we got at Money in the Bank, I think it was. Man, I really hope the hacker does something cool tonight. Oh, Dana Brooke. I guess the Dana project continues. All right, Dana. Let's see. See what you could do.
But I agree with you, Cole. And a lot of the WWE universe showed a great deal of appreciation.
But besides that, I don't really know of much that you would have missed. Those are like the biggest parts of the show that I could recall right now.
Have partnered as WWE superstars join the All-Star roster for a limited time. Players your favorite WWE superstar today. Download now for free.
Wow. There's a King of Fighters game that has WWE superstars in it. Well, I might have to download and stream that. I love King of Fighters.
WWE, of course,
all right, here we go. Who do you guys think is going to win this? Do you think Naomi's going to pull this off, or do you think Dana is going to continue her kind of like mini push they got?
Naomi certainly with the edge as far as experience goes. Beautiful.
A roll up from Naomi.
And a kick out by Dana.
Fantastic. An experience advantage for
Flying
Naomi,
clothesline from Naomi. Goodness gracious.
Dana was able to plop the victory in the
single leg drop kick cracked the chin of Dana Brooke.
Ready to go here tonight.
It's all Naomi early.
That loss to Dana a few weeks ago really ate at her.
You watch Asuka play as herself. That's cool.
Dana now roll up, shoulders down for Naomi.
Wonder how that feels having yourself in a video game. Like for real though, like made by an actual developer. So I've had myself in a video game a couple times.
You have to notice Dana Brooke and the marked improvement of her.
Dana trying to get the crowd hype.
Always getting a little bit better, a little bit more confident. Beautiful.
Cartwheel.
We know she's a great
back
athlete,
elbow.
but putting all the pieces together.
It's like Dana has turned the beat around. She's got some momentum of her own. Oh my goodness. She went for the same move again, and Naomi just like took her legs out.
All the way up top.
Made her splat.
Likes to go to the top rope and fly, and here comes Naomi. There's the crossbody, lateral
crossbody
by Dana though. And Naomi rolls through as well. Hooks the leg of Brooke in a kick out at 2.
Nice little exchange of pins here.
Both women, just about how important momentum is.
You think it'll be Jeff Hardy versus AJ Styles or Daniel Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura? Wow, Dana wins it. Wow. Dana snatches a victory over a previous women's champion. I guess the project continues. The Dana Brooke project continues. This may be the biggest win of her career. Maybe.
About it earlier on in the matchup, you know, you start to win some matches, you get on a little winning streak, you start to believe in.
My goodness, Naomi's like, what just happened? What just happened? Dana Brooke just beat Naomi. This could be the start of some crazy things to come. Nope, Naomi got rolled up. She got caught. Yep, they got her beaten. Hey, it's got to start somewhere, right? Who's winning? It's over, man. What did Dana do to deserve this? Like I said, it might not even be her. It might just be her work ethic. It might be that they want more people to be like her on the roster. They want more people to work on their craft, better themselves, improve in the ring, improve on the mic, and just not be nonsense, not be filled with the political point of views and stuff that they're always trying to push. Just do your job, you know, and that's what she's been doing. So it might not even be about Dana. It might just be about them trying to send a message to the roster. Sometimes that's what you got to do. If you've ever been like a manager or assistant manager, sometimes you promote people who just display the type of attitude that you want to be prominent in your workplace. And so it's not necessarily about them needing to be promoted. It's about sending that message to the rest of the people around you who might be complacent or they might be problematic. Sometimes you promote people to make them a example of how to get ahead in your particular company. So it might not even be about Dana. It might just be like, hey, guys, step your game up, all right? Get down. Get you're not that far from the Performance Center. Get down here. Put in some reps. I'm not saying that these people don't work, but maybe there is a little bit of complacency backstage. That's pretty much what I can think of, because she's not the best wrestler they have by far, but she has shown an awful lot of improvement, and maybe that's what they want. Maybe that's what they want. Yo, Arsenio, he's on the raging profile. Man, Naomi doing some work over here. And then they went to commercial again, dude. This is weird. You see how many commercials they're doing? Or are we getting like a cinematic match at the end of this? Are we going to get a whole Firefly Funhouse match at the end of this? I've seen a just cornucopia, old town buffet of commercials today. You feel robbed. I'm sure it'll be okay, man. I think it's going to turn out all right. Plus, if you think about it, Naomi wasn't even in the Money in the Bank match, so she might just be on like a downturn right now. Not everybody can always be on top of the fight card at all times. Oh, we gotta make Game Maker the boss over here, the chat champ. He has definitely put in the wrench time to be the chat champ. So let's get it. Let's see. Where is it? Still commercial break, by the way, guys. Let's see. Here we go. Kaboom. Game Maker. Yep. Arsenio's in the building. Phone battery died. Oh, well. That's been happening a lot recently. I'm not talking about you. It's been happening to me a lot. Like I'll wake up and my phone will be dead. And I'm like, dang, dude, I wonder if I missed any calls. And then I'm like, nah, probably not. Probably not. He had a great career compared to 99% of wrestlers. Vince loves a great bod. What the heck, man? Vince does love it, but there's only so much he can do for people. If you notice, the people with the great bod that he promotes and really love, they don't just necessarily get too far. I'm sure you could name one or two that weren't very great at wrestling or very great on the mic who kind of got through the cracks, but a lot of his, the big gigantic dudes who just didn't have a whole lot about them, a lot of them they fell by the wayside as well. I'd say it's pretty normal. It's the thing I normally say where it's like, hey, if you're looking for a pattern, you could probably find one, but it doesn't necessarily mean it correlates at all. It doesn't mean that it's the actual pattern. It just means that, hey, you were looking for one, so you found a way to make it work.
And I will never forget that.
Oh, the Becky Lynch retrospective. Oh, this is definitely going to be copywritten music. If Braun was cut, Vince would have him be unbeatable. I don't know. Braun is a legitimately strongest man in the world, so I don't know. He could tighten up a little bit, but I don't know. I think he's doing all right. He's Universal Champion. I love the original. I found the original Empire Strikes Back, and Vader clearly says, "No, Luke, I am your father." I knew I wasn't crazy. Raging, you're trolling, dude. You're trolling. You're watching too much, too many conspiracy theories. Have you seen him without his beard?
That is yours. You're right. Oscar.
You seen Braun without the beard? It looks funny.
To win the championship. The match last night was actually for the Raw Women's Championship. Now I can't fight anymore, but you can.
I mean, I like this moment and everything, but
you were the champion.
I'm the champion. I'm the champion. Oh, I love it so much. But they have inundated me with commercials, and now they're re-showing me something I already saw.
And be a warrior, cause I'm gonna go be a mother.
Be a mother. Oh, I hate this. This reveal sucked. There are some moments in time, and there's some moments in wrestling history that, like, when I look back at the opinion of these great reviewers who know so much about wrestling, and I hear their opinions on some of the best moments, it just makes me like, okay, these people are just people, just like us, man. They're not omnipresent overlords of wrestling. These people have bad opinions and bad takes just like anybody. Because that moment right there was an actual Raw moment. That was an actual moment in history that is going to go down forever. For all of wrestling history, people are going to remember when Becky Lynch announced her pregnancy and vacated the title after one of the best runs of any champion in recent history. People are going to remember that. Any reviewer who says that moment sucked is just, I don't know, they got that coal in their heart. Santa didn't visit them when they were 8, and they lost all hope for humanity or something. Because that's one of those moments, man. Uh-oh, Charlotte's here. That moment put tears in the eyes of legitimate tough guys and stuff around the world, actual legitimate tough guy wrestlers even were like, dude, yeah. All right, Charlotte's here. Take her time. She's got some hot pink shorts on. I wonder how she picks her outfits. I wonder if she has a way of walking into her closet and being like, okay, today it's gonna be hot pink shorts with the black sparkly top.
Here I am on Friday Night SmackDown.
This is going to be Cameron's favorite part of SmackDown.
Hardest working woman in the industry. Now, I know what you're thinking. Charlotte, how is it possible that you're working all 3 brands? Well, the answer is simple. The numbers were crunched. The conclusion was clear. People want more Charlotte Flair.
Yes, yes.
So, of course,
This
Fox
is so
used the
true.
brand-to-brand invitation to have me here tonight. I mean, I'm 5'10". I'm blonde. I'm a superior athlete. I know I'm forgetting something. Oh, and my last name is Flair. Not to mention that I won 5 of my 12 title reigns here on SmackDown. I mean, I'm actually surprised there's not a giant picture hanging right here of me to inspire all the competitors that step through these ropes.
I love it.
The greatest, the queen, Charlotte Flair.
Uh-oh, here comes Bailey.
Had a feeling something like this was
Here comes Bailey and Sasha. All right, Bailey. I didn't expect Bailey to have the gall to step up, but let's go. Thought she'd flex a little bit more of that cowardice and not want to be coming out here, because aren't they both heels? But shouldn't she be like, oh yeah, that's good stuff. I like what you said there, Sasha. Yeah, I'd say Charlotte's more like 6'2" in these heels.
certainly no fact to scoff at. Very impressive. Even if
The genetics, yeah, for sure, man.
which I have a feeling we're about to.
Charlotte's incredible.
Flair. Oh
I know a
my
lot of people
God.
don't like her, but I
would say that it's nice to you, but
think the women's
I'm a
division would
role
be
model
in even
now,
more
and
trouble without her.
I don't lie. No. Well, I guess the Fox executives, obviously got a thing for blondes, or they're like all the other sheep out there. They just go crazy because you're Ric Flair's daughter, right?
Woo! Woo!
Oh my God! Woo!
Oh man, 3/4 of the horsewomen right here. Yep.
You done? No, actually, I got more to say, because I was sitting back there and I was listening to you blab on about your resume, blah, 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 like you always do. And I was like, damn, when is the last time I saw Charlotte Flair? Do you remember? Oh, do you remember? Do you? I know. Excuse me. Sasha Banks.
Choose me.
The last time we saw Charlotte Flair, you defeated her and became a 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion.
That's the last time you saw her? I don't think that's the last time you saw her. Weren't you at Survivor
The first
Series?
time you beat me, Bailey, I was unconscious. And, well, the second time took you a new makeover and a new haircut to get the job done.
Aunt Bailey.
Well, okay, look. You know better than anyone that a champion's got to do what a champion's got to do to get the job done, right? And I know you're just really mad because that night, the last time we saw each other, was when I became the first and only women's Grand Slam champion in the WWE. Boom! Roasted! So, why don't you go back to NXT, give all the young hopefuls someone to look up to. You're the queen, dude. Or you go back Monday Night Raw and you can beat Liv Morgan over and over again for all I care. Because this is SmackDown. This is our show. The leaders, the role models, and I am the greatest, most dominant SmackDown Women's Champion in history. You know how? Because, let me see. Ding dong, beating everyone. And when I say everyone, that includes you. Boom! Roasted. Dang, I could go on and on. So, thank you for coming.
Dang, Bailey.
I'll tell Fox that it was a
Bailey's kind of
great
getting her
time,
right now.
But why don't you get the hell out of our ring
Ooh.
right now?
Ooh, it's like that? You don't want to get kicked with high heels.
Bailey. Some things never change. Sasha made you relevant when you were the NXT Women's Champion. And now, she's the only reason you're the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Oh, it's like that?
Excuse me.
Yep. We are in talking that
And
trash bill. Triple T bill, guys.
We main evented the first Raw together. We main evented the first pay-per-views together. You're a 6-time women's champion, a future Hall of Famer, the boss, the blueprint, the standard. And you're telling me that you're content standing in Bayley's corner? That you're content being an afterthought?
Man, Shirley, shut the hell up.
No.
An egomaniac like you would never understand a friendship like this,
Can
right?
someone in the truck please cut Bayley's mic? Please?
She's the champion of the show, and
Miss
you're gonna let
Banks
her.
can
Wow.
You know what? Enough talk. Because now I'm ready to fight. What do you say, huh? Champion versus champion.
You know, now that I think about it, I'm sure Fox
Not dressed
would
for.
love to have me on their show again. So, challenge accepted. But I have I have one question.
What, Charlotte? You've taken up too much time already.
The question isn't for you. So please move out of my way.
Here we go.
Please. Sasha. Now I want you to think long and hard about this. Are you your own woman? Or are you just going to be Bayley's lackey and happy being an afterthought? Woo!
Once again,
She's
Charlotte
doing it on
Flair
purpose
making
because
her
she
mark
knows.
on SmackDown.
She knows. She knows if Sasha and Bayley are a cohesive unit that she's gonna lose. She knows that Sasha's gonna help her by any means necessary, and that Charlotte is going to lose. She's doing this to drive a wedge between. She doesn't care about Sasha. She doesn't care about Sasha. She doesn't care about Sasha's legacy or any of that stuff. She just doesn't want to have to deal with both of them at once. It's smart, dude. It's dirty. She said lackey with an L. Yeah, she definitely drew it out. All right, Braun's backstage doing the stretchy thing.
You're warming up, a sign that you decided to be Otis's tag team partner tonight?
Yeah, I'm still chewing on it. This is how I think.
This is how I think. I like that. Braun thinks by working out. That makes sense. Oh, we're getting another part of the Undertaker thing tonight?
What happened to me?
When is the next time? When is the next time they're going to release an episode of that Undertaker thing? Because I really, really loved the first part. It was so cool to see everything he's went through, and everything that drives him in it. It was great. It's well done. Like the steak I don't like. I don't like well done steaks. Who likes well done steaks in here? What's your favorite type of steak? Mine is like, I'd say medium rare to like just straight rare. Like not super rare, but I want it cooked, but I pretty much like it to be as pink in the middle as it can be. Makes me feel like a caveman. Makes me feel like a hunter in the forest. I just killed something. Now I'm eating it. I want to taste the blood. Taker is getting old. Yeah, definitely. So I'm glad that they've been doing so much cool stuff for him. He's got that he's got his own section at those, what are they called, like WrestleMania Access or something. He has his own section where it's like Undertaker land, where you have to walk through this cemetery to get up to his table and get his autograph and stuff. He's got his own commemorative title that's on the I almost called it PlayStation Store. The WWE shop. He's got two versions of it actually. They put some of the dirt from his Boneyard match on the shop, and you could actually get a plaque that has the dirt from the match in the plaque. They're doing all this, uh, retrospective, showing off his career. He's on the Broken Skull podcast. They're doing a good job of giving us unprecedented amount of information and just a look into his career. I love it so much because he's been so shrouded in mystery for so long. It's nice to actually get to know stuff. Next part is this Sunday. Oh, okay. I wish it was tonight, man. I wish it was tonight. Dudley, when do you wish it was? Tonight? Dudley says he wishes it was tonight. Dudley already knew what I was going to ask. You want Taker to have a podcast after he's retired, dude? He'd be able to get everybody on that podcast. From what I hear, Undertaker is like the guy who's like the judge backstage. Like if they have a disagreement or somebody does something out of order, they hold a thing called like wrestler's court or something. What's it called? You guys, do you know? It's like wrestler's court, and the Undertaker is the judge. I'm not kidding you. Like this is something I've heard from several different wrestlers. I forget what it's called. Judge, jury, or executioner. Yeah, like it's I forget what it's called. Like maybe it's just called wrestler's court. Actually, I don't think they would call it that. I think it had a cooler name than that. What was it? No executions are happening, guys. Yeah, and we still have 4 more parts of that documentary. The first part, I hope they're all just as long as the first part, too. Oh, my goodness. Travis, what's up, man? Welcome back. The following comments represent personal views. Viewer discretion is advised. What the heck's going on here? Oh. The Forgotten Sons. I forgot they were on SmackDown.
Freedom, patriotism, and heroes. I'll just name one. It doesn't matter. But it all turned out to be boring. You see, we chose to serve our country, to fight for something we believe in the United States. But we weren't welcomed home like heroes.
No, we were forgotten.
We were shunned. We were cast out. We were told we were mentally unstable. You failed to welcome us home with open arms. So we're going to welcome you with closed fists.
Oh, dang. I like that. Get him. You failed to welcome us with open arms. We're going to welcome you with closed fists. I like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guests, Miz and Morrison.
Hey. Ho, ho.
Yo.
Gentlemen, what's your reaction to Otis trying to recruit the Universal Champion Braun Strowman to be his tag team partner tonight?
Look, they call him Braun, not Brain, for a reason, because
Oh.
the dude is not smart. I heard he was born feet first, but not even Braun Strowman is dumb enough to fall for Otis's plan to get him to the ring as a partner to cash in the Money in the Bank
Johnny
contract
Drip.
to become the Universal
Yeah,
Champion.
that was
You know,
Gunner.
it would be pretty sweet to watch that awkward disaster unfold.
That would be amazing, but that's not going to happen for an entirely different reason, and that is because the so-called monster among men knows he can't hang with the greatest tag team of the 21st century.
Be jealous.
Ho, ho, Miz and Morrison. Hey, ho, ho, come on, Miz and Morrison. Hey, ho, ho, goes like this. Miz and Morrison. Hey, ho, ho.
Renee Young's like, no, not impressed.
Well, Cole, the big question still remains, will
Neither am I.
anybody volunteer to be Otis's partner?
Going to find out later on tonight, but we also started an Intercontinental Championship Tournament tonight. Sami Zayn cannot compete.
Sami Zayn cannot compete.
Let's take a look at the updated brackets.
Truly a star-studded lineup. Everyone clamoring to win one of the...
Oh, come on. Maybe I can... Can I get it? Can I get it? Hurry. Yeah. All right. Oh, man. All right. Can I? Dang it. All right. Here we go. Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak up next. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit.
Coach Drew Gulak is Daniel Bryan's opponent as they compete in the first.
It's funny. He's got the "Kill the Wabbit" song, but I think he would not kill a wabbit. Out of anybody, I think he might be the last superstar to actually want to kill the wabbit or a wabbit. Hardy Boys are considered 21st century. Are they really? Yeah, this match is about to be awesome. Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan. Wonder if one of them is gonna kind of start showing a more heelish side. We've already got a surprise win. Elias continuing in this tournament is one of the biggest surprises right now. And it also makes it look even more impossible for Baron Corbin to be beating Drew McIntyre this Monday on Raw. Like it's gone. It's over with. It's done. It ain't happening. There's no way. Unless it's a no disqualification match and falls count anywhere and Corbin can bring the scepter to the ring and Drew McIntyre starts with his legs tied behind his back. I don't know, man. I don't know how Corbin could ever think of beating Drew McIntyre right now. Drew McIntyre is the most dominant force in the WWE right now. And Corbin just lost to Elias. Renee Young was on the Raw announce team. Now she's back interviewing people in the back. Hey, that's what happens. Her commentary wasn't that great. Plus, they switched up the Raw commentary team so many times recently. Who hasn't been on there and who hasn't found somewhere else to be at? You think AJ will win the Intercontinental title? Really? That's lofty, man. That's lofty. But now that the OC is released, he really doesn't need to be on Raw with them. He doesn't need to be on Raw very much. So maybe they would switch him over. It would definitely help SmackDown's star power. SmackDown has some really good wrestlers, but the star power is kind of like, eh. Raw seems to have more of the star power right now. So that might even stuff up a little bit. And I don't think AJ's ever been Intercontinental Champion. I know he's been United States Champion. I know he's been World Champion. He's never been Universal Champion. I don't think he's been Tag Team Champion either. There's a couple of titles, a couple places that AJ could go in the next couple of years here to really round out a full-ish career. He joined late in his wrestling career, so I mean he might not be able to get everything. Plus he skips NXT altogether, so there's a bunch of titles down there that he never touched. But maybe, dude. Intercontinental title would be really good for AJ. Can you imagine some of the matches he could have? People challenging him for that thing? And it being a prominent title. If they could bring the prestige back to that title, AJ could definitely be one of the guys to do it. Here we go. D. Bry University and Drew Gulak. Get the Intercontinental title up on the screen. This is not for the title, but it's a match in the tournament for the title. So the winner of this will move on towards holding the title. Still the 20th century until it's 21? No, it's not actually, because you're not counting the first century. Think about it. There's a whole first century starting at 0, and then once you get to the year 100, then that becomes the second century. So 101, 102, 103. So it's always one ahead. It's always one ahead because you have to count the first century. The first century is when we started at 0. Year 0. That's the first century. Oh my goodness. Upgrades? La 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 la. Oh my goodness. 28 months. Oh my goodness. What is going on?
Pog.
Pog. Yo, Halo with 28 months. Halo. 28 months. The Halo 28. Dude, can you imagine when we get to part 28 of Halo? That'll be in the year 3000. Dude. Halo, thank you so much. I know it's more months than that, dude. It's definitely more months than that. Oh my goodness. Dude. Halo. I appreciate it, man. I've appreciated it since the first. Since the first.
Right back in.
28. It's probably more like 40 or something. 40 something. He's been around forever. Such an awesome member of Team Gritty.
Yeah, but Gulak was able to make it to the
Yeah,
bottom
it's
rope.
just like when you say like it's like
The training with one another allowed Gulak to make it to the
it's
rope
just like a
quickly.
subscription. Like when you subscribe, that's your first subscription, and then once you get to like 12 months subscribing, that's when they're still at 0 point.
Let me ask you, Corey, because a lot of people have
0
posted
point
this
is
question over the past
1.
number
That's
of
where you
months.
start.
Why does a guy like Daniel Bryan, who's best in
Happy
the world,
WWE's using
in what
Drew
he
Gulak.
does,
Me
be
too.
a coach? A guy
I'm
like
glad they
Drew
got him
Gulak.
away from the 205 live stuff because he's such a great wrestler, and it's proof here that I mean he can go with the best. Oh my God. The Gulak, no. Daniel Bryan able to get out of it. That's vicious, man. That's real vicious. For the neck of Daniel Bryan, got to get to the ropes.
To further answer your question, Cole, I mean, you look in any sport.
Your
Michael
two
Jordan
talents are
had Phil
cooking and
Jackson.
dancing.
You've got
Nice,
all
dude.
The greats have a great coach.
That's awesome.
Keeps you at the top of the game.
Look at how many times over the years Tiger Woods switched coaches on his way
Both
to
of those
winning
things
record
are
of
very,
golf
very
tournaments. Now
lucrative if
Gulak
you can
and Bryan against
explore them
squaring
in
off at one another.
cool ways.
First round
Hey,
action of the
WWE Break It Down. AJ
Championship
Styles
Tournament.
new episode
This one,
available
Lou
now
Allen
on
defends
demand.
the winner
Really?
of Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus, which will take place next week.
They've been doing a pretty good job of putting cool stuff on the network recently. Oh my goodness. Now Gulak is on the opposite end.
Notice neither of these men has an overabundant
Look at
sense of urgency right now. Both men being cautious,
What is
so
that?
to speak, because of the healthy respect for one another.
I think it's going to take one mistake in this match for the other man to capitalize and win it.
Couldn't agree with you anymore.
Wow, nice stuff. Wow.
Bryan's shoulders are down, able to roll through though as he remains
Drew
hooked
Gulak
into
able to
Gulak.
flip Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has him in a double underhook position,
Hold on Gulak even after
but
the suplex attempt.
Gulak suplexed him.
And Daniel Bryan again.
Wow, and then Daniel Bryan right into the armbar.
Daniel Bryan before Gulak trying to fight off the armbar.
Yeah, look how Gulak
Smart
is
stuff
blocking
from
here.
Gulak. He said, no, no.
He makes hands
I'm
together.
Drew Goo.
And now Daniel Bryan again trying to roll
I
over
can imagine
toward
WWE
the yes lock
give
initially.
Drew Gulak the
Shoulders down
Daniel
again.
Bryan push.
Gulak's shoulders are down.
I don't know about
Forces
that
yet
though.
another
I don't know
break.
about that. It's really tough to gauge how
I get
how
such a kick out of
crowds
this
are reacting to
style. I
stuff right
enjoy
now, and a
this.
lot of
There's
what
two true
WWE does.
masters
I
of
know
that
I know it
game,
doesn't seem like they
applying their
listen
craft
to the
the whole
crowd or
world
listen to
enjoy.
the fans, but you have to see that there are some superstars that just
Roman
wouldn't have
knuckle lock.
ever got where they are if it weren't for crowd interaction and
Bryan, once again,
merchandise
look at this.
sales
Sopping
and
up
stuff
the
like that.
left arm
So
of Drew Gulak. You
I
have
don't
to
know if
imagine for the
Gulak would
yes
be
lock
popular enough to
application at
get
some
that
point.
sort of pusher
So
for them to
Gulak
execute it.
taking
I mean, they could do whatever they want, but
No,
would it be
standing switch,
successful?
another
Would
one by
it
Bryan.
translate to people wanting to go to the events or wanting to watch on TV or pay for the network? Maybe. Daniel Bryan just on the way down out of the ring, hits his head on the apron, and they go to commercial. Dang, I hope he's all right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Gulak has that it factor. There's sometimes there's just these intangible things that make a superstar catch that spark that lights them up. He's wearing the Cleveland Browns colors again. Yep. And Daniel Bryan is wearing his Seattle Seahawks. His ability to technically wrestle lets him wrestle against anyone. Exactly, and that's one of That's one of those things that I've respected about him for so long. Is like I saw it early, and I also saw that from Emma. Emma had that same thing where she could just wrestle anybody and wrestle to anyone's level. That's a I don't want to say it's rare, but it's just something that isn't showcased a lot in matches. If there are other people who could do it, I would love to know, but I don't really see it happening. Oh my goodness. Yo, upgrades? Upgrades. La la la. Oh my goodness. Mo? Mo. Gifts to Empire. Yo, upgrades. My goodness. No, I didn't want another gifted sub. Why would you not want another gifted sub? You wanted to do it yourself? Well, hey, pay it forward, man. If you were gonna do it yourself and you didn't want a free one, then just make somebody else's day. Hook somebody else up. It doesn't cost you anymore. You shouldn't have said anything. Like I said, man, if you were gonna do it yourself and somebody just gave you one, just pass it along, man. Pay it forward. That is incredibly awesome of you, Mo. Thank you very much. The wabbit will bite now. Yo, you put the hat on the emote? How do you do what? Hang on a second. Hang on. Modify. Can I do that? Can I put this? Can I do this? Oh, there's brand new stuff. Yes, this is the best right here. This is the best. Super duper thanks, Mo. Mo has hooked so many people up in this chat. I very, very much appreciate all your kindness, Mo. Mo's just been absolutely making it happen. Yes. the off fiesta, the gritty fiesta is happening now, guys.
Championship tournament, Daniel Bryan.
All right, back to it.
Drew Gulak and Corey Drew took over just before the commercial break.
Bring back gritty in a basket. There was no such thing as gritty in a basket, though.
Takes down Bryan, cover and a kick out. Daniel Bryan reaching for his neck.
I think everyone has a subscription.
Daniel Bryan,
Hey,
Drew Gulak,
I'm just saying.
With a full Nelson applied.
Such an interesting dynamic between both of these competitors. We keep mentioning.
Just saying, it might be a nice idea if you got one that you weren't planning on getting to just pass it along.
Looking up
hook somebody else up.
Realizing that Daniel was probably the best technical
whenever you get a chance.
in the world.
So it's the Browns versus the Seahawks. Maybe they're doing this on purpose. Maybe they believe that every time they wrestle each other, it's like the Super Bowl. Can they even face each other in the Super Bowl? The Browns and the Seahawks? I'm always confused about the
matchup that could lead
the conferences.
Intercontinental Championship title.
Can I just draw attention to the toughness being shown by Drew Gulak? Multiple occasions now. Daniel Bryan with this shin breaker maneuver. That is agonizing into the dragon screw. Gulak was able to maintain
going after the legs.
Headlock
That's for sure.
Shin breaker. Another dragon screw
by Daniel Bryan, wearing down Gulak, working on the left leg now of Drew, trying to soften things up now.
Soften things up. I mean, Daniel Bryan could destroy Gulak's ACL, MCL, and now with an ankle lock. Gulak a long way from the ropes right now.
Gulak,
it's going to be the right color.
Agony makes himself to get to the ropes.
Red.
Oh, and a German suplex by Daniel Bryan.
I gotta fix that.
Shoulders are down and a kick out at 2 by Gulak.
Drugu
Drugu
and Debra University.
For the entire WWE universe, the importance
I knew I should have went in here.
Brian's been able to
look at
change.
Gulak rolls him through. Shoulders are down, almost stole one there.
Until a moment ago, Daniel Bryan was able to maintain his grip, his waist lock on Gulak.
Oh my goodness, he almost slammed him right on his forehead.
And Bryan kicks out at 2 again, focusing on the neck of Daniel Bryan.
There you go.
Appeared to be like a Michinoku driver.
Yeah, it was like a
Certainly a
Michinoku,
modified
almost
Michinoku
destruction
driver
of
by Gulak. Let's take another
Daniel
look if we
Bryan's
could.
whole life force.
Gulak scooping up Daniel Bryan and boom!
Dude,
Diving
the
high on the
delay
back of
on that.
Bryan's shoulders. Very effective
That
maneuver,
was
but
scary
not enough
looking.
to end this one
That was a
to advance
fearful
Drew Gulak.
slam right there.
Notice how Gulak does not allow Daniel Bryan any separation.
Greta
He stays
is
back
beautiful.
to the full Nelson again as he puts his
She
complete
is.
body weight on the back of Bryan.
Gritty in a hat season.
Obviously, no malice between these two
Gritty in a
individuals,
hat.
but Gulak realizes you
There
take
there
any
is
advantage you can.
there is
It means
such thing as
one
gritty in a
step
hat.
closer
I'll give you
to the
that, but there's no
Intercontinental
such thing as
But
gritty in a
that will be
basket.
For the career of Drew Gulak. Daniel Bryan's been Intercontinental Champion once before in his career. Now Bryan.
Oh my
Did
goodness.
you see that? A released German
Ring
suplexes that came
snap
off the ropes.
German.
That was unbelievable. Daniel
No, they're putting on a clinic over
expertly
here.
using Gulak's own momentum against him. Let's
I bet you
look
Dana
at
Brooke
this.
is watching this
Looking
with
like
a
an O'Connor
with a
roll, but
telestrator in the
Bryan
back.
just
She's like
launching Gulak
circling stuff and
all the way across
drawing.
the
You
ring.
know how like on Monday Night Football or whatever, they like circle the guy and they show you the play. That's what Dana Brooke is doing in the back right now for this match. Oh, nice catch! Wow. Dude, this is a freaking clinic.
Scouted, able to avoid the running knee.
This is gotta wrestle. Power bomb. So they've both done like 82 moves. This is like an AEW match right here.
Such a joy to watch both of these athletes. Oh, the Gulak is, it's in. The
Oh.
Gulak is applied.
The Gulak is done. Uh-oh. Daniel Bryan gonna tap? You know, this has got to be excruciating pain to Daniel Bryan. He's been having neck and head issues. Oh, D-Bry rolls through, flips him over, right into the yes lock. Look at the transition here.
So Bryan was not able to apply. Gulak rolls through, shoulders down again. Hooks, oh, wait a minute.
Shoulders up.
Referee said
Nice.
the shoulder was up.
Shoulder. Good stuff, ref. Dragon screw? Oh, no. He flipped out of it a little bit. No, give me that. Let's do it again. Oh, goodness. Reverse. Daniel Bryan pulling out moves he hasn't used since Ring of Honor. The reverse freaking dragon screw. You lay out backwards and do it where their heel just goes straight into the mat. That is such a beautiful maneuver. You never see that. He's tapping. Wow, D-Bry. What a match. Holy moly, dude. That was incredible. That was really good, especially for just WWE television, you know? Goodness gracious. Cracked his leg all the way the opposite direction. Wow. Yeah, that was every bit as good as I wanted it to be. That was like a WrestleMania quality, just technical match right there. So D-Bry University moves on to the next round. He'll either be facing Sheamus or Jeff Hardy. And Elias will be facing up against either AJ or Shinsuke. La 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 la. Kill the Gulak.
Almost exactly to the day I had to forfeit the Intercontinental Championship
Oh.
when I was forced to retire. I've never gotten another shot at that title.
Really?
And I have always, and I mean always, wanted to take the Intercontinental Championship, make it the championship of SmackDown, defend every single week against whoever, I don't care, but I want that championship.
Oh, please do it
the
then.
Intercontinental
I want you to have it then.
I want it to represent the absolute
Excellence.
greatest wrestler in WWE, and I think that that's me.
Yo, do it, D-Bry.
Daniel Bryan's gonna have a lot of people that
Get
agree
the
with him.
title. Dude, I want him to get it more than anybody now. Well, except for maybe Jeff Hardy. Because I know Jeff Hardy would defend it too. I don't know about the rest of these dudes. I don't know what would happen. And they shake hands afterwards. Good match.
Some pride, helping Daniel Bryan train and be as sharp as he is tonight.
What a deserving matchup that is. Dude, that could have been the finals of this tournament and I still would have been like, yo. Good job. Good job, man. Up next, Otis and somebody versus The Miz and Morrison. I wonder who it's going to be. Who could it be now? It's been a little while since I've heard that song. Do, 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 do. It isn't a wrestling match. Now, if Edge and Randy match isn't like that, yeah, I hope it will be. I know that there's a divide between how much people enjoyed their matchup at WrestleMania, their last man standing match, but uh, I think it would be a good thing for them to just have a straight up regular match and show the world that they still got it and they can still do the dang thing in the ring. And I think it would really help um, just when you look back on their feud, because the build of the feud was incredible. The build of Randy Orton versus Edge, one of the best builds, but the match itself was so it divides a lot of people. Some people found it like super boring. Other people thought it was great. I thought it was great. Would be nice for them to just have another match to really cement that feud as something to really care about. And maybe something good will come out of it. Maybe it won't be the end. Maybe they will actually get together, like I was saying, and reform their tag team, because that would be such a devastating tag team to deal with. Right now they have good tag teams like the Viking Raiders and Street Profits and all this stuff. But can you imagine what a great match Viking Raiders versus Edge and Orton would be, or Edge and Orton versus the Street Profits, or just any of these tag teams that they're on the brands, but they're not yet really cutting their own path yet. Like, you could put a title on somebody and it's cool, but you can tell that the Street Profits, the Viking Raiders, the Forgotten Sons, like there's all these tag teams that they're there, but they're not there yet. Might be popular or fun to chant for, but they're not quite. They don't have that big win that's just like, oh my God, they're here. And now Edge and Orton could actually start providing that for some teams out here. And both of them probably don't want to be around for another 10 years doing this. They probably do want to start seeing their career making more superstars, if they care about the business, which I know they both do. Especially Edge, especially after all the stuff that we saw in the Edge documentary. That guy definitely cares about wrestling. Rated RKO, yeah. Bring them together, man. If that's the final form of the feud, and then they eventually like just ride off into sunset, or they have a falling out, or whatever the ending would be, then that'd be fine too. But I think after they have an actual wrestling match and they get the like whatever out of their system, because they were able to stand in the same ring on Monday Night Raw, and they didn't try to kill each other. So obviously it's not as heated as it was. So maybe this will be the blow off that they need to really just start respecting each other and see that there's still more that they could do. Who knows? Trevor Phillips Industries? What? Pat shall have another dynasty and run train of misery on the NFL. You think so? I hope, man. I hope so. They're still going to be my team. I'm not going anywhere. Patriots are going to be my favorite team for years and years to come. I'm definitely going to be watching my dude Brady and Gronkowski. I'm definitely going to be watching what they're able to pull off whenever football starts again, if it ever starts again. But I'm sticking with the Patriots. I just really love their colors. I love the look of them. I love the dynasty they were able to pull off. It's been awesome. Champion versus champion. Can it be for both titles? Can it be for both titles, please?
And breaking news. The phenomenal AJ Styles has entered the Intercontinental Championship Tournament. He'll face longtime rival Shinsuke Nakamura as the first round continues next week.
Oh my goodness. And next week, okay, so next week we'll see the Intercontinental Championship Tournament, Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus matchup. So they didn't put it all on this show. That's probably best. Next week, a mixed tag team match. What? It's like they're listening to my broadcast. I just said that. I was like, yo, he should get Mandy on his team and make it into a mixed tag team match. Now look what's happening.
Mandy, every single thing I said I would do to you, every promise I've made you, has become a
Sounds
reality
great,
now.
Mandy.
And next Friday in
Here's
our mixed
Sonya.
tag team match, it's not going to be any different. No, because Dolph and I are going to humiliate you and
Dolphin.
your little boyfriend Otis, just like I humiliated you the week before. Which got me thinking, what is it that Mandy Rose is actually good at? It's not winning. It's not fighting. Certainly not being a good tag team partner. And it's definitely not being a best friend. No, there's only one thing that Mandy's good at, and that's being blonde and pretty. And when that's all over, which eventually it will be, where does that leave you? I got it. It leaves you in a double-wide trailer, barefoot with a bunch of screaming little kids running around, cooking up some high-cholesterol meat on the grill, listening to Otis scream, "Asa! Babe, pass me a beer." And listen, honey, if that's the life you want to live, then by all means. But you're never going to be a winner like me. You're never going to have this skill.
A bunch of little Otises running around. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
And Andy, I have so many plans for you still. I told you I was going to ruin your life, and I sincerely hope that you believed me from the bottom of your heart that I'm just getting started. So I want you to go home, get it together, put on your big girl panties, and just show me why you deserve to even share the same ring with me. And then we'll see you in the ring next week. Bitch.
Ooh. I kind of like the Dolphin Sonya thing. You think they're going to start liking each other? I wish they would, man. They could be like a super epic heel couple. I mean, I know Sonya is she's batting for the other team right now, but doesn't mean she has to on the screen here. I would love to see that. You can kind of tell. You can kind of tell they're starting to like each other a little bit because he's like smelling her and she's like touching him and stuff. Maybe they're gonna actually become a couple and just be like a terrorizing duo. Yeah, I know, but that never stopped you, Mo. Half of your wives are batting for the other team. That was a good promo from Sonya. Dolph didn't even have to say anything. Dolph was like, yeah, that kind of, I guess that covers it. Dang, I was expecting to have to say something. But, no, good job, Sonya. Let's go get something to eat. That could be a great duo. I mean, especially since Sonya is obviously showing that she can hold a mic. I mean, that would be one of my main concerns about anybody being paired up with Dolph Ziggler right now is if you would just be like another wheel that's not needed there. But I mean, I can't say anything bad about her right now. She's been vicious in the ring. She's cut incredible promos recently, and she's looking the part. She looks great. Like there are times where I kind of think Sonya might be a little prettier than Mandy. That's just me. I don't know. I might be a weirdo. Mandy looks she looks a little different to me. Not saying she's ugly or anything, but there are times where I think Sonya kind of looks better than Mandy. But whatever. What do I know? I'm just some dude on Twitch. Oh, it is Braun, and Braun has a new Titantron. I'm so glad they gave him a new Titantron. His old one just looked like somebody just threw something together. He's got a brand new Titantron, guys. It's got his face on a train. Braun! What is going on here? I love it. This is ridiculously cool. And now Miz and Morrison realize what kind of trouble they're in. Braun is actually the mystery partner of Otis. Can't believe I was so right about like not just this SmackDown, but next SmackDown as well. Oh yeah, I got got Braun as my partner. Oh yeah. When Sonya was talking about Mandy cooking up some meat on the grill with little kids running around, I just pictured a whole bunch of like little Otises going, "Oh yeah, mommy, when's the food gonna be ready? Oh yeah." A bunch of little Otises running around. Oh man. Do it. Please do it. Here we go. Majority of the roster is getting old. Well, the people who actually pull, ticket sales and people wanting to see pay-per-views, yeah, but there's definitely a up and coming swath of wrestlers that they're doing a pretty dang good job of showcasing. Whether or not they become legendary like the people that they're going to be replacing is yet to be seen, but they are doing a good job of showcasing brand new talent.
Try to use his agility and quickness.
I know everybody wants to cite the NXT curse and all that, but it's like, dude, come on. There is no NXT curse. We're basically watching NXT. Oh yeah, mommy, when's the steak to be done?
But he is highly skilled, a very dangerous human being.
Where's Morrison's feather legs?
Reasons.
Braun and Otis tag team name Big Beef. Big Beef.
Still on his feet.
Yo, Big Beef.
Those gyrations just seem to continue to help him build momentum, I guess. Oh, a nice shoulder tackle by
Big
Otis.
Beef. I like it.
He's fun to watch, though. You have to admit that.
She's prettier than Antley.
Did you ever watch a polar bear slide down a snow-covered hill? I mean, that's a lot of fun, too, Cole. The polar bear wouldn't make a great universal champion.
Morrison's wearing his Money in the Bank Money in the Bank tights. I really like these tights, man. Very nice regal green pants.
Braun Strowman, who knocked off Goldberg at WrestleMania.
No way.
Braun's gonna do it. Braun's gonna do it.
Corey, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Double caterpillar.
Strowman did the caterpillar, kinda. Oh God, that's over with. Yo, Morrison, your chest is caved in. Braun Strowman just did the caterpillar. Yes. It was more like he was doing like military drop downs. But still. Oh my goodness, dude. This is awesome. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Johnny Drip Drip's pants are still fire. They are, man. They are. I love those pants. His pants add a whole new layer to the drip. He might be Johnny Drip Drip Drip. There might be 3 drips now. Did the freaking him and Otis did the caterpillar at the same time, and then dropped a dual elbow on the chest of I almost called him John Moxley. John Morrison. I love it, man. I freaking love it. That was a McDonald's moment. I'm loving it. I'll be right back. 1 second. Hang out with Dudley for a second, guys.
This Monday, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
And we are back on Friday Night Smackdown. The Universal Champion Braun Strowman teaming with Mr. Money in the Bank Otis against Miz and Morrison.
All right, it has begun. Or it has continued. Can't wait for NXT in your house. Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do, man.
First, but short-lived because the wily veteran, the Miz, using
Waleed, welcome, Waleed.
Underhanded tactic. He stuck a thumb in the man's eye, then delivered the DDT and almost knocked Otis off.
Working on not judging everyone for
that. Elimination tag match?
Here's Miz now. Will place kicks to the midsection and chest.
Michael Cole said that Otis almost got knocked off, but he didn't say that it was going to be the win.
82%ers. The people that have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract to win a world championship. Will Otis?
I think this is a regular tag match. I don't think it's elimination.
Otis right now in trouble. Miz climbing up to the top rope. Is he going to be able to put him away? Axe handle right to the skull, and now is in control.
Was the hacker on? No. Oh, but yeah, they played the same hacker advertisement thingy that they played during Money in the Bank. Nothing new from the hacker tonight.
Why not? I mean, listen, let's be perfectly honest. Otis, he's inspirational for like an NHL mascot, like Gritty. That's what Otis is good for.
Look, they keep dropping my name. They keep talking about grit, and now they're using my ideas. I swear they watch the broadcast, guys. I think they watch. I think they hang out in here. Which one of you is a WWE employee? Is it you, Halo? Hacker's having trouble hacking. Yeah, they put up a new firewall that he can't get around yet. He's like, dang it. Dang it, how do I get past this firewall? WWE has re-upped their security. They re-upped their McAfee antivirus, and now I can't get in. That would be the worst ending of the hacker thing. It turns out WWE like upped their security, and now he just can't do anything anymore. He can't be seen. He has to go back to whoever he was before and just pretend it never happened. And we just never hear about the hacker again.
Seamless teamwork for the greatest tag team of the 21st
Or he gets arrested.
century.
He gets arrested by like the FBI for trying to compromise WWE servers. You hear about it on like the news. Somebody was trying to hack WWE this weekend, and unfortunately for him, the FBI was onto him. They're dragging Ali out. He's like, no, it was a story, I swear.
Morrison almost ducked into the next town.
A Mustafa Ali has been taken into custody after repeated attempts to hack into WWE servers. No, I swear it was a story. The truth needs to be heard. They throw him in the car. Get him out of here. That would be the best twist. It would be. Oh, Miz just gets destroyed. Choo-choo. Braun coming through. Miz just gets splatterhoused. Back in the ring, though. Oh, goodness. Wow. Braun Strowman just shoulder leaned the ring post with the thunder. That had to hurt for real. Morrison with combos on the Universal Champion.
John Morrison all out assault toward the Universal Champion.
Oh, power slam. We're done. Nice try, buddy. Get him out of here. That was good.
Mr. Money in the Bank, Otis, and the Universal Champion, Braun Strowman.
Braun caught Morrison, flipped him around, and just power slammed the heck out of him.
Otis certainly owes a lot of the success tonight to the Universal Champion, Braun Strowman, but they were effective in a union tonight.
Wow. Braun and Otis pull off the win.
Throwing everything he had and then some at the Universal Champion. But Braun just too incredibly powerful.
In a surprising turn, WWE Superstar once again finds himself in trouble. And no, it's not Jeff Hardy this time. And no, it's not Jimmy Uso this time. It's Mustafa Ali. He's got the case.
Well, the celebration
Mandy.
better.
You can say that again, Scott.
Dude. Otis is doing a little dance. Here comes Mandy. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, Braun turns around. He caught him. He caught him thinking about something.
Just kidding, Big Daddy.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Just for a laugh. For a little laugh.
Let the celebration continue.
Oh, what a nice ending.
Claiming he was just having a little fun with the Universal Champion.
Yeah, remember, Mr. Money in the Bank can cash in the contract anytime, any place.
Braun!
The championship opportunity.
Do you think Otis really grasps that concept, Cole? Do you think
I
Otis
think he does.
realizes the power that he holds in his hands right now?
He realizes he's got Mandy.
That is just completely unfair.
Big Daddy Braun.
Big Daddy Braun. Yes. You know what? Maybe he's playing everybody. Maybe he's actually pretending to be like that. Maybe he's pretending to be like that. Maybe there's a way to maybe there's a way to kind of fool people into a false sense of security by thinking that you're, you know, like kind of more on the simple side of things, and just disarm people's ideas that you might be a genuine threat, and then you are, you know? That could be cool. That could be cool. Well, you guys know what we got to do. We got to have ourselves a little talk. Almost like a chat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What a nice just kind-hearted ending. I didn't see that coming, but it's feel good, you know? You don't see that too often. Normally it's like gloom and doom at the end, or what's gonna happen next week? Is he gonna rip his eyeballs? You know, it's like, what? Hang on. This was nice. This was fun. Welcome everybody to Grapple Chat. I'm not even sure what episode this is, Grapple Chat. This is probably like episode 2 billion or something. Who knows? Thank you guys so much for joining me for this. I am looking forward to seeing what you guys thought about this this episode of Smiggity Smack, because there are some things to unpack here, unravel. So if you saw SmackDown tonight and you'd like to give me your review, and if you hung out with us, please type a 1 in the chat. Let me find out. Dudley Wren, yes, thank you. He is actually dressing up as Kylo right now. Although he does like Vader, and technically he is related to Vader, he is not Vader. How's the background volume? Is background volume all right? Give everybody about 30 seconds to let me know if you want to give your review, and then we will start. I'm going to start by saying that was this a must-see SmackDown? Heck yes. Heck yes, this is a must-see SmackDown. We got the beginnings of the Intercontinental title tournament. We got an incredible incredible match between Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak. I mean, that was a wrestling match that was like you could study that and you could just emulate like 3 little spots that they did and people will call your match good immediately. Like the way they transitioned, the way they worked off of each other. Oh man, and they even got a little vicious with each other. The way that Gulak looks, it's like you're trying to actually destroy someone's life force. Especially when you're doing it to somebody with medical history of Daniel Bryan. I really love that, and I love how they still were able to shake hands afterwards. The brackets for this Intercontinental Championship Tournament are a little odd to me because Jeff Hardy has like, what, 2 wins? Sheamus has destroyed everybody in sight. I feel like he should be a little ahead. Or maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he's fighting him. It might make sense in a way if Sheamus is fighting Jeff, because you know how like in the NBA when they do the playoffs, the best team faces the team with the worst record, the worst record who actually qualified. So maybe that's why Sheamus and Jeff Hardy are fighting each other, because Jeff he just got back and his record might not be that great, and he's facing off against Sheamus, who has been just smashing everybody. So that might make sense. And Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan have had kind of like iffy records, so maybe that's why it is. And then AJ and Shinsuke, I don't know. That to me is kind of strange. And then Baron Corbin and Elias, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's some stuff there that I wish they would have expanded the brackets a little bit more and included maybe not Sheamus, Cesaro, maybe like Big E and Kofi, put them separately in the tournament. Big E and Kofi, and then one more person. Who else is on? All right, put Jackson Riker. Put Jackson Riker in there, because he's never wrestling. Put Jackson Riker in there. That would have rounded out the whole tournament, and that would have been so fun. I don't know, man. I don't know. Background's good? Okay. You hear Dudley's afraid of Braun? Dudley's not afraid of Braun, actually. Unless Braun put on a big bird suit, then Dudley would be scared of Braun. All right, so it's Acid Crazy and We Rupt. So both of you guys, just type your review in, and I will read it. Tell me what you liked, maybe what you thought could have been better, and your overall score out of 10. I'm liking the story with Otis, man. Me too. It's the best story they've told in a while. It's so involved. There's so many layers to it. Look at where it's at now. It started out, he just wanted a date with Mandy, and now he's Mr. Money in the Bank, and him and Mandy are together, and they got this dark power couple behind the scenes that are plotting against them. I love it. I'm calling them power couple because I really do believe that throughout this process, Dolph is just going to be into Sonya instead, and that's going to be what they do. I hope that's what they do, because they look like $1 million together, and both of them are just fantastic at the moment. And Dolph doesn't even have to do much. You saw tonight. Sonya was like, I'll take this. You chill, Dolph. You just stand there and look pretty. I'll do this. I'll do the hard work here. Cesaro's Pizzeria. And maybe he could make some pizzas. I don't think he eats pizza based off of his lean muscle mass. All right, here we go. Yeah, We Rupt typed 1. He typed 1 and Acid Crazy typed 1. That's why I just said We Rupt and Acid Crazy are the 2 who should be typing the reviews. You gotta listen, C. Griff. I'm not just talking for the sake of talking. Sometimes I got things to say. The Wii View, yes, the Wii View. Smackdown is okay. Love the Otis and Braun. Hang on, can I get this over here? Wish I didn't have to have my phone plugged in right now. I'm gonna unplug it. Wii View says Smackdown is okay. I love the Otis and Braun. It's been great. I liked the little subtlety where it looked like he might actually think about cashing in. I liked it. Incredible matches by the Wabbit. More like a squirrel to me because he hugs. What? Hack and Repeat was oofy. I agree. Elias was kind of oofy for Raw and Corbin. Yeah, what the heck? I don't know. But he moved on, probably to give whoever wins out of AJ and Shinsuke just like an easy path towards the final match. Charlotte and Sonya were epic on the mic. Auntie Bailey antennas got wrecked by what she heard. What? Antennas. Dana was okay, and MCMIZ was okay. 7.8 out of 10. 7.8. I like this. 7.8. We rubbed. The we view. Yo. We rubbed. I actually felt like Bailey did a really good job on the mic tonight. I'm gonna give you a bunch of Raptors. You're getting a bunch of Raptors. Since you like MCMIZ, I'm gonna give you a bunch of Raptors. The Rappin' Raptors. I'm gonna cut a verse on you. Yeah, I thought Bailey did very well tonight. I felt like she actually held her own against Charlotte on the mic, but Charlotte she changed the narrative. She made it about Sasha. You know, she diffused that situation because maybe she was getting a little bit too getting attacked a little bit too well by Aunt Bailey, so she just changed it into, "Hey, I wasn't talking to you. Stop, no." So I think Bailey did a pretty good job tonight as well on the mic. Like a Goldberg shirt. Heck yeah, dude. Gotta have a Goldberg shirt. He's my favorite ever. We rub. Thank you very much. Good review. I'm giving you how many Raptors is that? 10 Raptors, dude. And one of those, if you pick the right one, okay. I'm gonna choose one of these Raptors right now. You have to type in a number between 1 and 10. If you choose the right one of these turns into a Ford Raptor. Okay? Not just a Raptor, a Ford Raptor. So I'm going to give you a fictitious Ford Raptor. You get a great one. You pick 6? That is not right. I picked 3. So you know what that means? You get 2 Ford Raptors. Because you picked 2 times what I picked, so you get 2 Ford Raptors. There you go. Here's the 2 Ford Raptors. Make sure you pay it forward. Give one of those away. Ripped off. Nah, man. You get 2 Ford Raptors. All right. You chose 6. I chose 3. We'll cut the difference. All right. Let's find out what Acid Crazy thought about SmackDown tonight. Here's a Ford Halo. Oh, Halo gets a Ford Raptor? Oh, dang. Halo. That's it, man. There are no taxes on it, okay? I'm not gonna... I paid all the taxes necessary for the fictitious Ford Raptor. So it's just yours. Isn't that awesome? Aren't I a nice guy? Look at what I do for you guys. King Rupp has rewarded you a Raptor. Hey, everything about the show was good, to be honest. Yo, Acid actually liked everything about a show. Wow. Normally Acid's got some choice words for some of these segments. All right, Acid, you got it. 8. That's a very, very good score. It's a very, very high score. I'm liking it. I had no problems with it. Yeah, it was a pretty feel-good episode of SmackDown Live, and I feel like that's a good direction to go if you have only a few storylines that are mattering. A good direction to go is to have some sort of tournament going on, or have just like a feel-good type of mentality about the show. Have some okay comedy that hits, and just make it so the heels don't do anything particularly horrible to anybody, and it just keeps the mood up, you know. So I agree with you. I didn't really have too much issue with it. I felt the 2 main downgrades in my rating are going to be the amount of commercial interruption was off the charts tonight for some reason. They stuffed so much commercial into this. It was like, what the heck? And then the Baron Corbin and Elias match lasting for as long as it did and ending a roll-up, It's insulting, it's time wasting, and it feels deflating. And they're lucky they had a cool show besides that, because if it would have still dipped into that weirdness. No, there's actually three, because Dana Brooke beating Naomi so handily was another thing. I was like, wait a minute. Trust me, I understand. Not everybody can be over at the same time. Not everybody can be the one at the same time. But I felt like it should have been a little bit harder of a match, or that Dana should have had to resort to some sort of little tactic that got her the win instead of just knocking off Naomi. But it's just not her time right now. So because of those three factors, I cannot give it, a 10 or a 9 or anything like that. But other things were very well done. Also the hacker not actually having anything to say tonight, just replaying his old message. Didn't like that either. I'm gonna give this. Was it must-see? Was it must-see? Yeah, it was must-see, because if you missed this, you wouldn't know what the heck's going on. You wouldn't know who's fighting in the tournament. You wouldn't have seen Otis and Braun in the same place at the same time, teasing the the Money in the Bank. You wouldn't have seen this incredible match between Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan. You wouldn't have heard the good promo by Bayley, Charlotte, Sonya. There are a lot of reasons why seeing this helped out certain characters and helped out certain storylines that just would be lost in space right now without it. But there's just so many parts. God, how do I do this? I'm gonna give it a 7.6. Does that sound right to me? Yeah, that the things that I'm talking about really did downgrade, especially that whole Elias and Baron Corbin thing. The match was not exciting. It was long-winded, and it ended up in a horrible ending as well. So that just deflates. Okay, I'll give it a 7.7, but not a 7.75. I think it's just right below a great show. Great enough. I'll give it a 7.7. In this universe. Yo, in this universe? Are we in this universe? Skull Crusher. What is that? Best joke I've heard all day. Good promo by Bayley. Hey, it actually was pretty okay tonight. I know that's why it's worth talking about. I'll give it a 7.7. So let's do the math. Let's find out. I hope you guys are ready for some math. I'm ready for some math. I know it's your favorite thing to do. It's your favorite thing to see. It's your favorite thing to talk about. Math. Math in wrestling. Let's get it. What do we got? So we got a 7.8, an 8.0, and a 7.7. Together they add up and form and combine to give us 23.5. Divide that by 3 ratings. And we get a 7.83. Wow, they cleared it. They cleared it. I like it. Let's go. Look at this. Look at this. Look how happy he is. Gollum, you're doing a good job, man. Yep, they barely got it, but they got it. Inch or a mile. Winning's winning, I guess. Good stuff. Smackdown. Getting a point. Otis bringing the heat. Who was Otis's partner? It was Braun Strowman. Chad, you missed Smackdown? Oh, man. Look at this, dude. Who would have thought? Raw and NXT tied. AEW and SmackDown tied. This is definitely one of those alternate realities, man. We're in the Matrix. I love it, man. Absolutely. Is NXT gonna get themselves another trophy? Who knows? like that background music. Yeah. So I think we got Double or Nothing coming up. Did they tell us when In Your House is? When the takeover, NXT takeover is? Did they announce a date? I forgot. Does anybody know? Takeovers are normally epic. I will give you that. They have a very good track record. My least favorite subject in school. You know what? It's so funny. It's so funny to think about it now, but like my least favorite subjects are the things that I just really like now. Like I loved well, I still love science. I would say it's between history and keyboarding, actually. I hated keyboarding. I just couldn't wrap my head around it for some reason at the time. Now I could type pretty well, but I couldn't really wrap my head around it. So I didn't like keyboarding and I didn't like history because I hated trying to remember, like, when did this 1642, 1648? What? Oh, was it 1410? Was it 1922? Was it 1941? Like remembering all the dates and stuff involved. I didn't like that. But now I love history. Now, like, I'll actually sit down and watch a documentary about like a historic time or what happened with FDR or, you know, about the Kennedy assassination or just history. I love history. I love history. I love archaeology. I love keyboarding and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy because some of the stuff that I didn't used to like is some of the stuff I like the most now. Yeah, typewriting. English? Oh, you like English? Really? I liked English a bit. It's crazy because I started not to like English, and now look, I gotta sit here and talk all day. July 19th. Okay. When is SummerSlam supposed to be? Because SummerSlam is where I'm cutting it off. I've decided SummerSlam was going to be the end of the season. So whenever SummerSlam happens, that's when we're cutting off the season to find out who wins Battle of the Brands. And I just have this sinking suspicion. It's not even thinking. I just have a suspicion that we might be seeing a surprising outcome, a different outcome than usual this season. Because no matter what, NXT has been the most dominant brand since Battle of the Brand has started, but it has been getting closer and closer and closer and closer every single season. It's no longer blowouts. It's no longer blowouts, dude. If the worldwide lockdown didn't happen and NWA was still going on, I can almost guarantee you that NWA would be ahead of NXT right now. NWA was absolutely turning up the heat. And even AEW, dude. This whole lockdown thing has thrown a monkey wrench in a lot of the works, but it's also helped some brands, so who knows? I don't have a crystal ball. August, yeah. Favorite subject is drama. Taking tests in English because I remember the stuff that happened in the books that we read. That's awesome, dude. I would remember, like, the main parts of a story. I wish I had the same memory then. No, I wish I had the same memory that I have now back then, because there's this weird thing about me now where I could tell if I've seen something just based off of like 3 words in a sentence halfway through something. Like, it's crazy. I have this weird memory. I don't know how to sum it up. I wish I remembered stuff like I do now back then. But the ratings, Gritty, my buddy told me the ratings are bad. Dude, I don't care. I really don't. Carneyland, yeah, we're going to see what's up with Carneyland, but it's too late to add NWA. It's too late to add Impact. No matter how good they are, it's just going to be a losing battle, because even if they do perfectly, you know NXT is maybe going to drop like a point or two You know, AEW might turn in a show that's not so great, so they might drop one. Raw might do like 2 or 3 Raws in a row, so they could drop. SmackDown, they're hit or miss. I feel like they could either do well or not. So I don't think there's enough of an opportunity for Impact or NWA to do like 5 back-to-back good shows, and for NXT and AEW and Raw and SmackDown to all strike out for 5 straight weeks. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it's possible. I've never seen it happen. So there's just no point in adding them this season. But next season we might, if people keep showing up for the Impact hangouts, and if NWA starts next week putting on a show that everybody wants to hang out and watch, the Battle of the Brands could become even more heated than it ever was. Jim, yeah, I love Jim too. I love Jim, especially when we brought out the parachute, because my gym teacher, he actually had a parachute, and parachute. I don't know if you guys understand how big a parachute is, but a parachute is huge, okay? And it would fill the entire gym, and we'd have just every single one of us in the class all the way around the thing, and we'd be shaking it, and we'd play like hide and seek under the parachute, and everybody'd be shaking it, so you couldn't tell where people were crawling around under it, and so you'd be on top. There'd be one person on top of the parachute walking on it. Everyone would be shaking it, so you couldn't tell where all the other students were, and you'd have to try to find them within the time limit. It was so fun. The parachute was awesome. Dodgeball was cool. Basketball was epic. Like when we'd have our what was it called? It was called like it wasn't the Olympics. It was some sort of games where every year we would have these like the elementary school games or whatever. I don't remember what we called them, but there were all these different events, and you'd have like the long jump, you'd have like the like who can finish the laps around the school in the fastest time, who can run this, who could do that, who's gonna win the freaking tetherball tournament. Like just it was basically like our Olympics, and every year you look forward to it. Like I'm gonna win it this year. Oh, I hate you, Adam. Like, no, it was still, like, you know, field day. It was basically like a field day, but it was called something. It was called something other than a field day, but yeah, basically field day. I love those. I love that stuff. Those are probably some of my favorites. I like the art class a lot, too, obviously. I do a lot of art stuff. But heck, yeah. NXT TakeOver is the 22nd. SummerSlam is on the 23rd. Oh, so they get one like right before. They get an opportunity. But Gritty, only 650,000 people watched. Doesn't that mean the show sucked? No, it doesn't. No, it actually doesn't. Nah, Gritty, I got that squirrel part in my review was because I saw photos of squirrels hugging like humans. What? We Rupt, why aren't you tweeting me this? You gotta tweet me that, okay? You gotta tweet me. I want to see some squirrels hugging. You have Penelope Ford's theme stuck in your head. All right, guys. We're getting out there. Thank you guys so much for being part of it. Hopefully more people will give their reviews next time. I'm pretty sure there's probably like what 10, 15 people hanging out right now who all saw SmackDown and who all hung out with us. Douglas, what's up, Douglas? And who all had an opinion about how good SmackDown was. So, guys, please next review, which will be Monday Night Raw. Please, guys, don't be shy. Toss your review in here. Let us hear what you had to say. It just gives you ownership. It gives you a part of this review series that I do, and it makes it so that your review is actually it's actually a piece of the puzzle of why NXT is ahead or why AEW has this many points. And if you don't give a review, then it's up to 3 people to tell us what the whole entirety of wrestling is looking like right now. And I would rather more people do it so we can get a better picture. So please, guys, if you can, help me out. Help yourself out. Help everybody out. Help the wrestling community out. Start giving your reviews too, because your review matters just as much as mine, just as much as Meltzer's, just as much as anybody else's. Don't let other people make you think that it doesn't, because honestly, one person could change the world. They just got to try to do it, you know? You can't sit back, relax, and chill in a dark corner and expect to actually for things to change or for things to matter. So help me out, all right? Help yourself out too. That was the chat